Hello, you're about to watch a Let's Play. These games aren't normally filmed with a games creator, so we're just going to warn you in advance that during these games, we can get quite excited. We might either get rules wrong, or we may well have changed some of the rules because we just love hacking games. Anyway, if whatever we do, please take a moment to comment and hit like and subscribe because we want your feedback. If you've got constructive criticism, if you spot something that isn't right, please take a moment to comment about it because we are all over that. Right, enjoy the game.
Hi everybody, welcome to Let's Play The Walking Dead. I am joined by John, I am joined by Lance, and today we're having a little bit of a beachside party, but unfortunately there are some party crashers on the beach. John, do you want to take us through what's happening here?
Yep, so what is happening here is we have this beautiful beach, and what has happened is, as Warren explained on a live Facebook thing earlier, a cruise ship or something way off on the coast fell over, and all the people that were dead on that, clearly now become walkers, have now started to trundle their way ashore.
Yes, and Lance, what exactly is going to be our objective in this game?
Our objective in this game is we have two little sailboats, speedboats, sitting out in the shoreline. If you look to the middle of the board, we have a truck, and it's got a little red counter on it. That little red counter symbolizes that it has a fuel canister on it. The first person who gets to it gets the fuel canister straight away. The second person has to roll a black dice, a 50-50 dice, to see if they can actually siphon the gas out of the truck.
Yeah, out of the gas tank.
Yes. The third person doesn't get any. So, unfortunate for them, they have to fight whoever the first two people were to get to the van.
Well, to get the gas from them, to get to the boats, to get off this unfortunately infected island paradise. Now, I do want to introduce a few fun things into this game, guys, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is, we've each had 100 points to actually get our forces together. So, me, myself, I have, of course, taken Negan, one of the greatest badasses in the show, loaded him out with a machete. Partnering along with him is one of the classic favourites from the Walking Dead bootcamp, Little Sophia with a lucky charm. John, who have you taken with you?
Well, I have taken, shock and horror for this choice, by the way, I have chosen Abraham. As if nobody would have expected me to do that, I chose Abraham. I've equipped him with a crossbow.
Okay, clever.
So he's good at shooting and quiet.
Yes.
That's a very important thing. And he also has a first aid kit as well.
Okay, so Abraham being Abraham.
Hopefully you have ammo for that shot or crossbow.
I'll be fine.
You see, here's the thing. It's only whenever you get a headshot that you can actually run out of ammo, don't forget.
Okay. I have chosen Dale and Andrea. So I'm quite excited for these guys because, well, we'll see what happens on the table.
If I remember correctly, Dale and Andrea are from the very first season. So Dale's the old guy with the RV, which is conveniently parked down at the front of the beach here. Now, deployment, gentlemen. Because we're going to play a 3-player game, I'm going to do some custom rules here, okay?
All right.
So we're going to have random deployment. We have 6 buildings on the tabletop, right?
Yes.
So we're each going to roll a die and see which building we spent the night sleeping in.
Okay.
Then, each full round we do, so each of us will get a turn.
Yep.
We will roll a red die, and whoever gets the most hits gets to go first. Then we'll go clockwise from there.
Okay.
That way, nobody is getting really done out on, someone's just constantly getting to activate before them. So it'll sort of mix things up a little bit. So first, we need somewhere to roll. So I'm going to take the roof off the church and put it down here.
Blasphemy.
Don't nobody kick that. And well, let's kick things off. So I'll take a d6.
Right, you need to tell everybody where the buildings are and what numbers are assigned to them.
Okay. So on this side of the table, this will be 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. Okay. On the other side of the table, this will be 3, 4, and there's one out here which will be 5, which I don't think we can really see.
That's okay.
Yes, here we are.
Here we go.
So that'll be number 6. Okay. So I'll roll my die and see where I'm deploying.
Okay. I just have to note as well, you're terrible at counting.
Yeah, numbers. So I'm deploying in 3.
Okay.
So that puts me into this house here.
Into here.
So that is absolutely fine with me.
You ready for my roll?
Do you want to just roll in the same location for me? 3 as well.
That means
re-roll because we can't both be in the same place. 4. So you're in the church.
Oh.
Interesting.
Awesome.
That leaves you, Mr. John.
Yes, Mr. John. Okay.
I'm knocking down trees.
4.
So you have to re-roll.
Yep. 4.
5.
Finally.
You'll be in here.
Yep.
So that actually gives us sort of an unbalanced starting point as to who's closest to the truck. Because me being in the little house there,
You're like right there.
yes, but we now have to roll a red die each to see who's getting to go first this turn and gets the Rick Grimes badge to actually mark you as the player with initiative. So, for myself, I get 2. Someone else want to roll? Lance gets 1.
And I
Get 2, so we have to re-roll, John.
Yes, we do. Let's move that one as well.
Yep.
Go away.
So there's me. 2 again.
2 again.
Right. 2 again.
Ah!
Reroll.
I guess.
1 for me. 1 for John.
Really?
I guess this is the game now.
None for me. 1 for John.
Yay!
Okay, so because John won the roll-off, you'll get the first turn. You'll get to deploy. You'll get to activate Abraham.
Yep.
And then it will pass on. Lance will activate someone. I will activate someone. Oh, you have no one to activate. So Lance will activate someone. I'll activate someone. Okay? You're deploying in the little hut here, yeah? So
Yes.
move yourself around.
So whereabouts do you want me to actually start this game? Do you want me to be at the door, or do you want me to be in the building?
What I would suggest is this is a moment where each of the groups has just walked out the front door and went, wait a minute, uh-oh.
Right.
So you'll be either at either end of the little beach house. So
Okay, so
You can choose where the front door is in this, I would
I
imagine.
could actually, couldn't I?
well, you've got a door here and a door here, so you could go to either end.
Yep, but there's 2 walkers here,
Yes,
and there's 1 walker here.
yes, but don't forget, just because you're there now, if you sneak away and you're outside that kill zone, you'll be okay.
Ah, good
Now,
point.
the way this is laid out, I would assume this is the back door, mostly because it leads into the back kind of garden and into the beach. Whereas this is closer to the pathway, I would imagine that's the front.
Well, you don't really need to worry about going out the front or the back door here.
You're a survivor. You don't care which door is the front and back.
No,
With the
if there's a
window,
window
John.
I'm a fit
With the
through and
window.
there's a walker there, I'm out.
I don't think the windows are big enough for Abraham. He is a monster.
Yeah, he is. All right, so that's you deployed, yeah, John?
That's me set up there. Yep.
All right, so Lance, you get to deploy next.
I'll shimmy
Deal.
over here.
Actually, I'll tell you what. The easier way to do this is just to let John have his activation now and get that over with. And then Lance will deploy and do his activation as well, okay?
Sure, all right.
So, if you want to do your activation,
Okay. So I have, what, 2 actions I can do?
you have 2 actions. You can't repeat the same one twice,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
If you sneak, moving 4 inches, no noise. You move over that, noise, nearest walker to you will move towards you,
Okay. So I'm just going to sneak.
okay?
I'm just going to sneak my way out of here.
So, Abraham's just going,
Real
don't like this today,
sneaky
I'm
like.
out.
Yes. So
Okay.
he's out there.
Now, you just passed a suitcase there.
I did.
But you would have to get into base contact
Yeah.
to actually search it
So-
and maybe get yourself something.
Yep.
Interesting choices, John.
Well, you see, I'm thinking John's probably less worried about grabbing stuff as grabbing the stuff he needs.
Yeah.
So anyway, Lance, on to your activation.
Dill and Andrea.
Yeah.
They're
Roll,
going
no.
to be-
Oh yeah, you rolled for here. So
He did.
you have to deploy outside.
Outside, so I'll just
Yes.
deploy at the front door.
Yeah. And then you'll get to activate
Church.
one of them now.
One of them. Who will I choose? I'll choose Andrea, and she will sneak over to this
Case, yeah.
case.
And are you going to search?
Yes, I will search.
Okay, so we have our cards here. You find emergency supplies. Immediately restore 1 health point lost earlier in the game to the searching model, and all friendly models, or all friendly survivor models within 6 discard this card. So unfortunately, this is an instant action. You have not lost
man.
any health, so you get nothing. You lose, sir. Good day.
Thank you.
Sorry,
well,
little bit Gene Wilder. Okay, so it's on to me. I get to deploy from here,
I'm going to move out of your way.
and I will start by deploying Negan. Now I'm going to move this up and lift it back out the way,
Yep.
just to make life easy. So from here, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to have Negan. Oh god, there's a walker right here. Who did this?
At the door. You set this table up.
Okay, that walker should not be there.
actually,
Damn it.
where that walker has come from, that's come from the shelf. So I would assume that whenever we lifted that building, the walker was already there.
Yeah, possibly. Can I get rid of this, guys? Because this feels a little unfair.
I think
No.
I'll allow it. What about you, John?
No.
No?
All right, will we black dice it?
Yes, let's black
The
dice it.
ultimate fairness. On a shield, I get to remove that walker, just because that's crazy.
Into the church.
Oh yeah, into the church. So let me cut to the correct camera. Yes.
You get to remove it.
So I get to take that walker
Okay.
away. John.
I like how
You don't see it in the camera, but John's face is utter disgust.
I like how he's just meta the game to his own devices straight away, guys. Straight away. It's no wonder I don't like playing with you anymore.
Those boats have wheels on them. Surely they could be a bit further.
Surely they could just drive, right? It'd be a bit closer to me.
Okay, anyhow. So what Negan's going to do, he's going to sneak out from here, around to here, and I think I can search this.
Well, go for it, yeah.
So I'll take that. Sophia is obviously just the... Oh, what have I done? I've moved the wrong one. Sorry, that was there. That was
You
there.
moved a walker instead
I
of
grabbed the
Negan.
walker from in front of me. My head today, guys. It's been a crazy day. So little Sophia, she's just standing on the veranda watching Uncle Negan do his thing. So from the supplies, I get... Ooh, football pads, body armor. Reduce damage taken from melee attacks by 1.
He's rigged this.
I have not!
He's totally rigged this.
Okay.
If Justin wins this, you know what's happened.
Well, hang on. There's 2 of you. You could gang up against me. Secret Alliance? Secret Alliance? Yeah.
I don't like Lance. His glasses are too thick.
Rude. It's the last time I share my my Twix
All
with
right,
you.
so now we would move on around the table. So, John, you would get to activate again. Unfortunately, you have no one else because you did spend all your points on one big, nasty guy.
Yes.
Although I don't really know exactly how you did that whenever I was set to get Negan, who's more expensive, and Sophia, and a machete. Oh, wait, no, it's probably the crossbow, isn't
It's the crossbow. It's 22 points.
Okay, that's pretty damn expensive. Okay,
Me.
yeah.
My activation.
Yeah, you're on the...
I told you I was right.
Now, let me just grab the rulebook for one quick second here.
What are you checking?
I want to see here, swap items. Model may move items between slots and give items to friendly survivors in its kill zone.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to move Deal up towards one of these zombies, but also give the crowbar from
here?
Andrea to Deal
Okay.
in the process.
Well,
The only issue is
unfortunately,
I can't...
she would need to be active with an action to give it away, I think.
Yeah. Or I could...
So,
give it to me!
no.
Let me
work
think.
that way.
Can I want to get closer to the car, so I'm just going to go straight in.
right.
And I don't want to shoot just yet. Where's the rulers? Here's one.
There's one.
I'm just going to walk, sneak up right behind it. Do I get any bonus for walking up behind it?
No, you're
No.
not just in melee.
In melee, so I have 1 red dice for
Doesn't
melee.
happen yet.
Oh, yes.
So the game has very specific
Yes.
phases. So if you end up in melee, you lose your second action, alright? So if you want, you can take that back, if John allows.
No. I want the zombies out.
Alright, so that's the important thing, because if you run and a walker gets into you, you then lose that second action. Remember, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so your action's done. I now have Sophia. So Sophia is going to sneak, very sneakily, and she will sneak 4 inches out and around to here. Now I'm stopping a little short, just because I want to try and stay out of the kill zone of this walker here. Alright, so that is then the main round over, okay? We are now on to our event phase.
Yes.
So we have an events deck, and the first thing we get is Thunderstorm.
Oh, my.
+1 threat instantly. Now that's what we forgot to mention.
Yes.
No, we didn't. I was waiting for this to come in.
Okay.
Oh, he was cunningly waiting.
Yes. Before we started this recording, we actually streamed on Facebook Live, and we asked our viewers what difficulty level, what threat level we should start on. And of course, they had to choose the most difficult kind of option. We gave them a number from 1 to 8 because we didn't want to be starting on 17. They chose 6, isn't that? Yes.
Okay, so we're already set on 6 here. So we're
Yes.
in low threat, which is actually good for me. Because I had forgot to check, Sophia's nerve is low. As soon as that hits medium, I have to start rolling to see what she does. She'll start to act unpredictably. But with this, we go up by 1. We have someone in melee, so we do go up by an additional 1. So this is going to ramp up very, very quickly, okay?
Very exciting.
So this is for all threat levels, and it'll remain in play for the next round, okay? So, a sudden storm breaks out immediately. Discard all gory clothing cards in play. We don't have any.
Nope.
While the storm is in effect, survivors cannot shoot at a target more than 8 inches away unless they first roll a shield on the black die. In the end phase, after rolling for prone walkers, remove 1 burning token from each model or scenery piece that has one. None of them have it.
Nope.
At the start of each subsequent event phase, the player with the initiative rolls the black die, and on a shield, the storm ends, and you discard this card.
Okay.
So it's now raining, and anybody who took ranged weapons, hi John, is now on a shorter range.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so now we need to check the kill zones. So kill zones is this template here, the nice red one. We've actually got a couple of sets in the office, so I've brought out double templates just so we can measure everything. So the first thing I need to check is over here. I believe here.
Yep.
So I'm out of this walker's kill zone. I'm in this walker's kill zone, but it's not touching this. So it will go forward and donk that and stop.
Yep.
Which is great. Sophia, I've kept out. Over on your side of the table, Lance, would you say he's out or in there, John? Pretty close.
He's out.
He's out. He's
Out?
out. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, your other model's out, and
This one's out
over
too.
here, you're out. So that's fair enough. Alright, now I will be checking rules in a second to make sure I've done this in the correct order. It's been a while since I've played this, but we're just having fun.
We should be in melee phase now.
Yes, now it's time for fighting. So, the walkers themselves get 1 red dice base, right?
Yes.
If you have more than 1, it goes, first walker has 1, the next has 2, making 3,
Yeah.
the next has 3, making 6, and so on and so forth.
So
up
it
to a
adds up.
maximum of 5 per walker in combat with you, okay? So, you only have 1 walker in combat with you, Lance, so I'll roll the walker. What's your melee?
Just one.
One white
red.
die.
No, it's 1 red.
No, you're... Oh yeah, melee 1 red.
Don't
Okay.
question me, Justin.
Okay, you're an old man, you suck in combat. So I get
2.
2
2. Yeah.
with the exclamation, so if you feel this, you're bitten.
I
Blank.
failed.
So you will take 2 wounds, and you will flip your counter over to the bitten side.
Why 2?
Because there's a 2 symbol, I beat you by 2, and there's the bite symbol.
Alright, okay.
You took 2 damage and you're
Yep.
bitten.
Exactly. So now at the end of every end phase, if I remember correctly, you have to roll the black die on a blank, not this time,
Oh, next,
Not the- next
round.
time.
Okay.
but every time you get a blank, you're going to take an additional wound. So that's the infection spreading and slowing you down and slowly killing you. So
Yeah.
yay, good rolling. John, do you want to roll for the one base with Negan?
Sure. Hope I can kill him. 1.
Okay, so I've actually tooled Negan up quite a bit here. So he gets 1 blue dice, 1 red dice, 1 white dice.
Go for it.
And he gets 4.
So
That is
walker's
one
gone.
dead walker
Yep.
right there. So,
Overpowered.
or no, he's not in combat. Sorry, stupid.
Oh, he wasn't in combat because he
Sorry.
he donked into the
Yeah, he
barrels.
dunked the barrels. And that is the official term. It is dunk.
Yes.
Dunk. Dunk. Okay, so that is round 1 now complete, yeah?
Yes.
So everybody fought. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so we're back to the top of the round, so we're all going to roll a red die again to see who gets the initiative this turn. Okay?
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. We could play it the right way, because this would have went to you. It would now pass to Lance, so he would get to go first this time. So we can do it random, or we can do it normal. Your choice, guys.
Let's just go
Okay.
with the order.
Alright, so Lance, you'll get to activate first this time.
I don't like this at all. I'm going to walk over with Andrea to this one.
Now, don't forget to take this token away, because you've actually searched that. So that actually becomes a VP for you as well.
Oh, sweet.
Alright?
Yes. And
Yeah, that's the one I have.
that's my activation for Andrea.
Okay, so it'll now pass to me. I'm going to activate Negan. And from where he is, he's just going to go very, very sneakily, very, very quietly into base contact. And he's going to grab the fuel can while he can. Well, that was easy. Now I just have to get the hell out of here.
A little too easy.
It was.
Well, John, your activation now with the badass that is Abraham.
Yep.
You may want to get your skates on.
I might. Like, there's a skateboard there. I could take that, right? Couldn't I?
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think there's
it's-
mechanics for that yet.
Well, even if there was, it wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, because
Only
you're,
if you
you're
stayed
going
on the
straight off the
path.
curb and into like rough ground.
Yes, but that bit of the path would be awesome.
Get some sick moves.
Some sick moves. I'm going to run
Okay.
because I can make it all the way up to here.
Okay. Closest walker within mayhem range will walk towards you, and it will shamble.
Okay.
So find the closest one.
From where I stop, is it?
From where you stop.
From where I stop. So the closest is this. So Shamble.
He's going to walk right up to you, Joe.
Oh, Shamble is going to get it right up to me. Hello. Hello, friend.
He's hacking at your shins.
He's nibbling.
Okay, nibbling.
Okay.
And John is tasty.
Never say that again. Never.
Okay, my activation now.
Yes.
I will activate Deal.
Yeah.
Now, I think what I will do is I will walk pretty much over to Sophie, isn't it? No, Andre.
All right.
And I will
Quick
help.
question. He has a gun. Why are you ignoring the objective?
I want to get rid. I want to make some defenses first.
Okay, fair enough. You know, Abraham's just going to quietly walk past you.
Well, I can't quietly walk anywhere now because I've got a walker on my back. It's all like, hello there. And I'm just like, I don't really want you here right now.
Yeah.
It's like that dog you don't like.
Just in your activation.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's little Sophia. Quick question. Am I okay to search over the fence?
No.
No?
You'd have to clamber over a fence. I mean, you're not going to like just lean over the fence and be
That's
like,
a big
I-
fence
Okay.
for Sophia.
I'm just going to have Sophia sneak to here. And that'll do.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Event phase. Lance, roll the black die.
Let's see what happens this time.
So
Yeah, roll black
this.
die because of your
On a
bit-
shield, the storm ends.
Oh, the storm. Yeah.
In the church.
In the church.
Yes.
Okay, so the storm now passes. Or no, it's a blank. No, it's on a shield, so it's ended.
Yep.
We now get our new event, which is Alarm. All threat levels. The player with the initiative chooses a car or other resource hub if there are no cars in play. If possible, it must be one that has no survivors within 6 inches. The car alarm goes off, creating mayhem instantly. The car will cause mayhem again at the start of every event phase until a survivor moves into contact with it and uses a search action to shut it off. Once the alarm has been shut off, discard this card. So, Lance, pick a car.
This car here that's being towed away.
Okay, so let's put this card on here just to mark that its alarm's going off. It instantly creates mayhem, which pushes this up a level.
Yep.
So we're now on medium threat, so Sophia's not going to like that.
Is it just Sophia that's on low threat?
She's on low nerve.
Yep.
What are you on, John?
High.
High. Negan's high.
I'm both on medium.
Both on medium. So as soon as we hit high, Lance, you're going to start having some issues, okay?
Yep.
But other than that, we should be okay. So basically, anything within 10 inches of that car now moves towards it
Yes.
at a shamble. So any and all walkers within 10.
So that walker donks.
Yeah, it donks.
Donk.
Yeah.
There's a bit
This one will be within 10 as well, so it'll shamble. So use the shamble range.
Yep. Shamble.
Yep. Yep, that'll shamble and donk.
Donk.
Shamble and donk.
Shamble, shamble, shamble.
Shamble and donk.
Shamble, shamble, shamble.
That's within range.
Shamble, shamble, shamble.
Donk.
Shamble, shamble.
Donk. Just out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised you didn't pick the one that's like right over here next to me and then have every walker on this car.
Because it wouldn't work. That you've got survivors.
Fires in 6 inches.
Oh yeah.
That
Sorry,
was
I
my
made
plan
money.
until you said.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Also, I thought you would go for this.
But that would sort of clear my pathway
But
to the boat.
actually, good point. Yeah,
Because as it stands, I have a lot of work to do to get through here with Negan.
you do. You may be on the fuel. You may have the fuel, but you've got a long way to go.
Yeah, and I have a walker right next to me.
Yes, you do.
Now, we also have melee, so this does go up by an additional 1 to 10. As everybody knows, as soon as the game hits 18, it's game over.
It's not going to be long in doing that, is it?
So I now need to check kill zones. So
I think you have a kill zone over here.
yeah, he's in there.
Yep.
So he will walk in and fight me.
Unfortunately,
Sophia, I think, is safe.
Sophia's safe. Yeah,
Andre.
I agree.
I don't think Andre is safe.
No, there's another walker here, but it will donk.
It donks.
Abraham, you're fine.
Yep.
You're just being Abraham.
He already has a walker attacking him anyway.
So, Lance, because you have the initiative, you get to pick which order we deal with the combats in. So, who would you like to go first?
I want this zombie to hit Andrea. And Andrea is going to use her melee, and she's got a crowbar, which is bludgeoning.
Okay, now, something I haven't really encountered before is combined melee, alright? So, I don't know how that works. I don't know if each survivor gets to fight alone or if they just fight as a single pool. I would assume it's a single pool, and that's what I'm going to go with, if you guys are okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's
go for
for
it. You'll add
You're
her
not gonna
and deals
fight
together.
And deals is 1 red.
Yeah,
Well.
and the crowbar gives you a red.
No, a white.
A white?
Yes.
You sure I'm seeing red on that?
Justin, don't you worry, your eyes are fine.
Pass me the crowbar.
You're questioning me again?
When making a smash roll with this weapon, add one
white
instead of a red. So if you have a red melee, you drop that in favor of a white.
No, I don't. I've got a white.
So I sort of just roll it. Just roll it. Let's have fun with it. So I'll roll 9. Get nada.
So the walker does nothing.
Does nothing.
He is pushed back.
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
You beat it. So, boop.
I thought you needed a headshot.
Oh yeah, the headshot. So it's, yeah, you're right. It's just backing down. Sorry, it's been ages since I played this game. Well, now I need to roll for that one to get up.
Yes.
Next turn. Or is it this turn? I'm not sure. Next turn, we'll do.
John, your melee phase.
Okay. Abraham has 1 white and 1 red.
Yeah, Abraham is quite the badass.
Yep.
So I'll move out your way here if you want to roll into the church.
Go for it. I'll roll for the zombie.
I get 2.
2.
Oh, sorry, I rolled wrong there. Sorry, my mistake. It was a white and a red. Let me re-roll that. Sorry.
Reroll.
Any exclamations?
Still 2.
You still get a 2.
Still 2.
So I have to beat 2. Whoops.
You have to hit the church too.
2 with an exclamation mark.
Uh-oh.
But the important thing is survivors win ties.
Right, okay.
So that walker is just pushed back an inch, but not down because you only equaled him, you didn't beat him.
Yeah,
okay.
Now,
So next turn you can sort of walk away from him.
Yeah.
Justin,
Yeah.
attack that zombie, please.
Time to flatten
And
it
John,
up.
I would like you to roll for the zombie.
Okay.
Alright, so I will roll mine. Wow, that'll be 5 with an exclamation.
He is
Boom,
bludgeoning
boom.
it. Yeah, you can't do it.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Take it away.
Dead.
Dead walker.
Yep.
Put it there.
Let's just I'm going to put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, just so we don't confuse ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the power of Negan. He is an absolute badass when it comes to melee. Which means he's just going to casually saunter up out to the boat with Sophia behind him unless he gets ganged up on. But there are event cards that let you guys move walkers in my vicinity. So we'll see what happens there.
So, end phase now, and unfortunately, I have to roll a black dice to see if I suffer bitten wound.
Yes. So roll away.
On a shield up, I'm protected, yes?
On a shield is good, blank is bad.
Okay, let's do it.
Shield is good, no wound. So you'll just stay on the 2 wounds that you have left. That's fine.
Does it stay bitten as well? Obviously,
Yes.
that bitten, the thing has to stay that way.
Yeah, the only thing that can sort of save him is like my machete, which has amputate on it, which means you literally
just
cut
remove
someone's
the
arm off.
Yeah.
But then they actually lose a hand slot on their character card.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a quick overview of the table to see how things are looking so far. So, Negan has the fuel and is ready just to book it, but he's got a lot of work to do to get out through here. Lance, you're over here for some reason just having a go at walkers.
There's a reason.
And John is here about to nip past you and go for the fuel himself. And I'm wondering, will it become a race for him and Negan to get to this boat down here? Or will John be peeling off the other way? So it'll be interesting to see what happens this round. But I get the initiative now.
You do. Here's the badge.
Thank you. Ah, lovely badge. It needs a little pin on it. Oh, if I don't go dropping it. It's under your boot. Negan is not going to be subtle about this. He's going to run. Fast.
He's going to leave poor little Sophia behind. I suppose he doesn't care.
It's Negan.
Yeah, it's Negan.
It's Negan.
He doesn't care.
You see, I don't know, because new season's coming up and the director and stuff has been rewriting the show quite a bit from what I hear. But it's going to be a run. So I'm going to take it on the chin that he has to run. So from here, he's going to book it up to here with this walker being the closest to him, moving into him. Alright? So he gets no additional action this turn because he's in melee.
Yep.
Turn will now pass to you, John.
It will.
So what is Abraham going to do?
So I have 2 actions I can use here. So
You do.
what I'm thinking, because there's no storm anymore,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a shot.
Oh, do you have line of sight?
To Negan?
To Negan, well, you're here,
I'm here.
and he's out there. So yeah, I'd say you could do that.
I have line of sight.
All right.
Do you have range in a crossbow for that?
I believe so.
It's 20-inch range.
Wow.
Yes.
So what we need to do is take 2 of these, because they are 10 inches, put them end to end, and that will show us. So, oh yeah, well in.
Well in range.
Now don't forget, John, it is a ranged weapon, so if you roll that headshot, yes, you'll do an extra damage, but you're then rolling to see if you're out of ammo.
This is true, but I don't care. It's Negan.
Yeah, what's your shooting?
Let me see here. It's reliable rifle adds 2 red dice to ranged attack roll. This weapon requires 2 actions instead of 1 to reload with an ammo reload.
Yes, so you would have to actually search the item to reload.
Yep.
All right,
So-
well, get your die. I'll have to roll my 2 white for defense.
So I have 2 red dice,
Yep.
plus Abraham's shoot of 2 white dice.
Yes.
Yeah? What are you doing?
I'm just reading stuff. Negan's special allows him to ignore 1 point of melee damage. The body armor does the same with melee damage, so he's actually ignoring the first 2 points of melee damage done to him.
Yeah,
That's monstrous.
but this isn't melee damage.
No, this is an arrow
shooty
whistling
damage.
through the air at my head.
Yes.
Don't
so
kill Negan, he's friendly.
Pew pew. Hit him.
Yeah, roll.
he's about as huggable as the barbed wire wrapped
him.
around his baseball bat.
I'd hug Negan.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him.
Right, so 4 dice.
Yep, do it. With
4 ones.
4. 4 total.
4 total.
Okay, so I get my 2 white.
Let
So
me
you want
move
to take
those.
yours out of the way. I get 1.
Yep.
So that's 3 points of damage on Negan. Ow.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
He's on 5 health. He starts with 8.
That's fine.
You're going to have to mean it to kill him.
Oh, I mean it.
And because that was silent, it only took 1 action to fire, so you still have your move.
Shoot him again.
I wish I could shoot him again.
And if I'm right, I think your run actually uses up both your actions. I'm not 100% certain.
Right,
Trying to
so
remember games, guys. You know, there's so many in our heads.
No. Run only uses up 1 action, but it creates noise.
yeah,
Okay.
it brings stuff to you. So.
Okay. You're just going to sneak?
Sneaky beaky. In fact, no. Let's not think about this too hard. Let's just sneak.
Okay.
That brings Abraham to there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Lance, your first activation for the turn. Who is activating and where?
Deal. It's going to activate,
Uh-huh.
and he is going to.
Oh, is he going for a run?
Yes, he's going to run to the truck.
Dum, dum,
Okay.
dum.
He's already bitten, so I don't really care. I just want to
All right.
run there.
So you've made noise.
Yes,
So the nearest one will shamble.
Yeah, this one will move into you.
that's
And
fine.
you're in melee again.
Yes, and I will search.
No, you're in melee. There's a walker hugging you, so no extra action.
I
You know,
will-
it's basically over your shoulder, just going.
Well, then let me attack him then.
You can't, not until that segment of the turn. Remember?
Yeah, I know. But that I'm just making you aware.
Okay.
This is what's going to happen.
So it's back to me.
Yep.
Sophia's going to run.
Sophia, you fool.
Sophia, put it. Negan's leaving you behind. So where's the measuring stick? So from where she is, she can get right up next to Negan.
Which will shamble another walker towards her.
Actually, yeah,
Because that will be the closest one.
that'll be okay. I don't mind if she passes away. She's just cannon fodder.
Wow. You harsh, cold. Oh, wait, you're Negan.
Cruel.
Getting in character, like.
You're playing as Negan, yeah.
Getting in character.
So am I the self-righteous one?
You're the only. Well, no, because I'm the bad guy
Yeah.
with Sophia, who sort of balances out yin and yang style.
So I'm chaotic good?
Yeah. I would say Abraham's chaotic good. You're just white bread. With your characters, anyway.
Wow. That's harsh.
You know, just plain.
Just plain. Just plain bread. I'm toast. You're Vita
Marmite.
bread. You're Marmite with Vita bread.
Okay, so that is this round complete, because I've activated my 2. You've activated.
I've done mine.
You've done.
Nope.
Do you have any?
No,
Oh no, you have another one left.
Still is Andrea.
I'm on
So
there.
my bad. Where to?
Run, Andrea, run.
Put it.
I'll run all the way to the other side of the van.
All right, now, because this walker is no longer eligible because it's already moved this turn, it's the next closest one. So that's this one or this one. What do you think, John?
Let's measure it, actually.
Okay.
So this one is... What's that?
About 5?
About 5. This one is
Under?
a touch closer,
Under? Okay.
about a quarter inch.
Okay, so give me the stick.
Yep.
It will shamble, but it will donk.
It will donk.
So it'll go to here and bonk.
Yep.
And then we're done. So, event phase.
I have an action.
You really?
Oh, yeah.
Because you ran,
Yes.
you still haven't done it.
I would like to search, and I would like to siphon.
Mm-hmm.
So what did we agree on? It was black dice.
No. I was just checking a thing here, guys. I was actually getting the event wrong. So first you do the kill zone. And the walkers will attack. Yeah, walkers will attack the closest survivor in their kill zone, so they move into them. Then we draw the event card and do that.
Right.
So this is important for some of the effects that happen. So I was doing that wrong. Apologies, everybody. So what's your action, Lance?
I want to siphon the gas tank.
Okay, give me a shield on a black die to lay your hands on it.
You ready?
Yep.
No?
No luck this turn.
No? Sorry, Lance.
There's no luck.
You know, the cap kind of, you have to push it before you screw it off.
It could be
Maybe
rusted.
just Andrew is not very good.
Possibly, but I'm thinking shellproof lock.
We're at the seaside, these things are only tin because they're scrap metal, so,
Yeah, maybe.
it's probably rusted.
Maybe. Okay, so anyway, now we have to do the kill zones first. So, Lance, unfortunately, you are here and you are inside this walker's kill zone. It's already touching the terrain, so it will move in to you. Abraham, you're just chilling out on your own.
I'm good.
Over here, they're absolutely fine.
Yep, they're good.
Aside
too.
from the each of a walker to deal with.
Yep.
The problem is Sophia actually doesn't have a melee, so she has to run off her defense. With me being the the player with the initiative, I will just take care of my own fighting first. So Negan is going to go first. So the walker gets a red die. I'll roll mine to see what I get first. Only 2.
Who would you like rolling against you?
John.
I'll roll. So 1.
Yep, 1 red die. A 1. So I beat you by 1. So this walker is pushed back and knocked down because I've beaten it by more than just equaling it.
Yep.
Which is absolutely fine. I will then do Sophia, who can only defend on a red die. Also, just so you know, if you actually try and target her with a shooting ranged attack, you have to roll a black die. On a blank, you actually have to pick someone else. Or is it a shield? It's one of the two. On a shield, it may take the shot as normal. So yeah, on
It's
a
whether
blank,
or not
pick
you
someone
feel
else.
pity
Yeah.
on her or not.
So
No.
for her defending, she gets 1.
And the walker attacking
Gets 1.
gets 1.
So it just gets pushed back an inch. Strong little kid. She's fighting it off.
She's not bad.
Ultimate survivor, right there. Next combat, I'm going to do your one with Dale, Lance. So Dale's melee.
1 red.
Okay. Fight.
And a blank, of course.
2 with an exclamation.
Are
So he
you
takes an
kidding me?
additional
He's
2
dead.
wounds. So actually, because he's bitten, it's worse than that. He's not only dead, he becomes another walker.
Dun dun dun.
So Dale Walker has taken the field. I don't think that's his last name, Dale Walker.
Sorry, that was terrible.
That's a terrible joke. Andrea next then, I presume.
Yes. So she's got 1 walker on her.
She's using a crowbar.
Yep. So do your thing.
What have we got?
2. I get 2 with an exclamation, but that doesn't matter because you equal me. This walker is pushed back. An
What have you
inch.
done to these dice?
I give them all
This
the bad
is
mojo.
atrocious.
All right, look. These are my 2.
Yeah.
You take those.
No.
You take those. I've got these. Seeing as you're claiming bad dice mojo, let's play fair. All right. So
Not fair.
now we draw the event card.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. There's a storm a coming. So just so I have everything right, we had melee, so this goes up by 1. There's a storm coming, puts it up by another. So if we were on all quiet, nothing happens yet. However, we are on low, medium, and high threat at the minute. We are currently in medium. Actually, we were already in medium at the start of this.
Yes.
Right, sorry, I made a boo-boo. Sophia should have rolled to see what she did.
Ah, yes.
So I'll roll now just to see. The question mark just allows her to do one action, which is what she did.
Yeah,
Just
so
run.
she ran. Yeah.
So that's absolutely fine. Right, so tension reaches a fever pitch. Add 1 to the threat level immediately. So that's another 1.
She.
And draw 2 more event cards, applying the results immediately.
Okay.
Oh wow.
This could be fun.
First up, won't stay down.
Okay.
So, roll a black die. On a shield, the walker gets up. So any knockdown walkers. There's only the 1.
There's 2.
2?
Yes.
There's 2.
Ah, right.
Do you want me to roll?
Yes, please.
roll.
Blank. Doesn't get up. Which one was it?
This one we'll say first.
All right, I'll roll for the one next to me. It gets up. So right next to Negan, it stands up. That's not all. In addition, each player rolls a blue die and removes that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. So it'll start with me because I have the initiative.
Okay.
So I get to move
1.
1 walker. Lance, how many do you get to roll? Or get to move? You get to move 2.
2.
John, how many do you get to move?
3.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So because I'm the one with the initiative, I get to move my 1 walker first. Then it just goes in turn order, okay? And that's only the first one of these we had. So I get to move 1 walker and it becomes ineligible. So what I'm going to do is, the walker that's over here, that was just on me and got back up, is going to shamble away to here, which will do me. So you guys now get to go. John, you've got 3 to do. Lance, you've got 2. So John, you do your first. Lance, do your first. You do your second. You do your second. You do your third.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. So my first one
Oh God.
is
Oh God.
is going to shamble right up here. They can
God.
shamble into melee.
Yes, they can.
Good.
And
John, I don't really. You can take my turn. I think you probably know what I'm going
so
to do. Anyway.
he's going to get to do 5 of these.
Yeah.
So all right. So I'm going to get to move 5.
Yeah,
Me and John
cool.
have equal thinking here.
All right. So this one's going to shamble up to Negan.
Oh God.
I wonder
This
where
one-
the next one's going to shamble.
2. That's 2 I've moved. So this is
Shamble.
3.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh God. This one's ineligible
Yep.
because I moved it.
Shamble.
4. And
What about that one there in the beach and just make a block path?
do you know what, Lance?
Boat.
I'm because you gave me your.
How many
2,
have you done?
That's 4. So there's 1 more to move.
Okay.
And I'm going to do you a solid because you handed that responsibility over to me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the last shamble is going to be this one,
Away.
and it's going to shamble away and donk.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Right.
You're most welcome.
And you've left Sophia completely out of combat because they're not in base contact with her. Is this going to be Sophia riding off into the sunset with Negan dead behind her?
What do you?
If that's what happens in this game, that's going to be hilarious. Okay.
I do believe
We are done.
do we have a second events card, or was that
Oh
it?
yeah, we have another.
We have another, so we have a
Oh.
second one. I hope it's again.
Rumors.
Uh-oh.
So, medium threat, which we are in.
Yes.
It could be worse if we were in high threat. Each player rolls a blue die and moves that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice.
You ready, John?
I'm
The ones
ready,
that have
lad.
already moved this turn are
Are not
ineligible.
eligible. We know.
God, I get to move 2.
Okay.
1.
1.
Come on, John, betray him.
So we get to right. Okay. Well,
So
you still have
I
initiative,
get
so
to
you
go
get to move 2.
first. So this one that Sophia bumped back didn't get moved.
No,
So I can move it.
it's ineligible though. Is it not? Because it's already stood up again. You told us it was ineligible the last.
No. This is the one that I moved away.
Right.
So that became ineligible.
Uh-huh.
That's the one I was pointing to, okay?
Okay.
So just, hang on, for everybody at home. This walker here had already moved
Yes,
by me.
yeah,
So it became
correct.
eligible. This one, however, is still eligible, okay? Because
Yes.
it hasn't moved this
Yes.
turn. So for my first one, it's just going to go shamble, 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 away.
Shamble.
John, you now get to move your one.
Okay. Which ones here are still eligible? This is the one you just moved.
Yep.
This one hasn't. This one hasn't. This one hasn't. This one hasn't.
Yeah. Out
So
there
this
in
one will.
the water. Okay.
What am I doing? Am I knocking stuff off the table here?
Trees everywhere.
I do apologize. I don't.
It's alright, they can't see it. I'm just hiding it.
Shamble, shamble, shamble. Up.
Oh god.
Hey.
Okay.
Yep, so...
Lance, you're one.
Lance, you get one.
Let me think here. Well, I think we may as well just bring this guy away. So let's just shamble him away from there.
Okay.
Here you go.
Alright, so my last one. John, seeing as you have completely done me over here, this one's going to walk into Abraham.
That's fine.
We haven't done you over. It's the zombies that have done it.
Yeah, clearly. It's the walker's fault.
The walkers didn't do it. There was a Machiavellian mind behind what happened here.
Look, Negan is a villain.
Yes, he deserves to die.
The walkers are going Texas Ranger on him.
Nice. Okay, so we're on to a fresh round because melee's done, events are done.
Yep.
Any walkers on their back get a chance to get up now. So the one that's out there does get up. Blah. Blah. John, you get to activate first.
I do.
You can't do anything. You're in melee.
Oh, right.
So it goes to Lance.
Okay. Well, I was a big pile of nothing.
Now, there is supplies in the car.
Yes, the supplies are the fuel. That's marking the fuel.
Were the fuel.
Okay, I am going to search again.
Okay, roll the black die, get a shield, and you get it. You don't get it.
I'm going to search again.
Fine. You don't get it.
Sophia's just not, good.
She's not a mechanic.
No, that's not Sophia.
Andrea.
That's Andrea.
She's not a mechanic.
No.
No.
She's not very good at sucking tubes.
So it then comes to me. I can't activate Negan. Well, I can. I'll just let it pass on round. But it circles right back round to me again, to Sophia, who I have to roll for to see what's going on.
Yep.
Also, Lance. Oh no, we're still medium threat. So.
Oh, if you scream. Oh, if she screams, that will be hilarious. Do it.
No.
Oh.
Actually, she becomes a berserker and gains a red die in melee.
One die. One red die.
One die to rule them all. So I'm actually going to have her do. From where she is here.
Throw some sand in their face and then they
she's
realise,
getting
oh
the
wait,
vent and
they're
just
brain dead.
add her combat to Negan's in this absolute mess that you guys have created.
We didn't create it at all. It was your
The
fault.
cards did.
Your fault that you walked in there.
Yep.
I was trying to, ride off heroically in the sunset with a child in my arms. This was going to be beautiful.
No. No, get on with it now.
All right, yeah.
Can't be hero.
See, that's the thing. We don't know the real backstory of Negan yet.
There's no cheerleader. Can't be a hero.
Okay, on with this then. So, kill zones. Abraham. How are you looking, buddy? I think you're okay. Or is this one in? I think it's in.
I can't see.
I think I'm going to have to tell it to say it's in. So,
okay.
Yeah, go on then.
So, yeah.
Let's be fair.
And here, this one will donk.
Yep.
And for Negan,
How come?
Oh,
the two of those are both in.
the two of them are
Send them in. Well, this is going to be fun.
What are you going to do, Negan? You can only kill one at a time.
Yeah. So, actually, did we do melee last round?
No, we're only getting to... Yeah, because there wasn't any melee to do.
Yeah.
Negan attacked one and pushed it away and knocked it back.
Yeah.
All the event cards is when all the zombies somehow managed to walk over to Negan.
Yeah, well, now it's the event.
I don't know how it happened.
I could be getting this completely wrong, guys, but we're just having a fun scenario. Next event.
No, we need to do melee first, do we not?
No,
it's event then
kill
melee.
zone, event,
Sorry.
then melee.
Sorry.
So that's why I'm confused. I think Negan should have been fighting them last turn.
Right.
He did, though.
Let's see your event.
Our event is the hunger.
Does it go up by any threat level?
First thing is, we go up by one because there is melee.
Yes.
The hunger gives us an additional one, so we're on 15. So this game's going to be over pretty quick the way this deck's going. So we are now into high threat, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
So we actually do both the medium and the high threat for this card. So
Lovely.
Each player rolls a blue die and moves that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor.
I'm rolling first.
Dear Lord. Who shuffled this? Oh my god, 3.
Do it, Lance.
2.
Yes.
Come on, give me something good.
Give you 1.
1.
Yes.
And John, you have the initiative, so you actually get to move a walker first this time.
Yep, and they're all eligible.
On top of this, In addition, all prone walkers immediately get up. There are no prone walkers.
There are no prone at the moment. Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yep.
It's not okay.
It is okay.
Because every last walker is eligible except for those already in combat.
Yep.
Do it. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. Right. So my first one out of the 3 I can do. Shamble, shamble, shamble.
Yeah. And he will get to fight because it goes too deep.
Yep. So I dropped the tree again.
Are you a lumberjack?
Yes.
Bit of a deforestation happening.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Right. What else?
Now,
It goes
it
over
moves
to
to Lance.
Lance.
It has
you get
2.
that. Yep.
Can I move? Will he dunk into this fence, or can I move around the fence?
if he's already touching the fence, he just moves around it.
I argue he's touching the fence. So
Yeah, because he's touching the base of it.
Yep.
So move it with the stick.
And they just shamble? Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll take you an inch to get to the end,
Inch to there.
and then the rest of your
Let's
shamble.
just shamble him away. There we go.
You're just clearing out your zone, aren't you?
You
Yeah.
get to move your 1 now.
Here you go.
Yeah. I'm going to make life hard for you.
I'm sure you are.
Life is already hard.
See, this is why I got confused
It's an
last time.
apocalypse.
Because I'm moving stuff now, the combat last turn would have been ferocious.
Yep.
We're on the
That's
beach.
my
and
1-1.
there's storms brewing the whole
So
time.
Abraham's getting mobbed.
Yep.
This is not a summer holiday.
Right. I'm in a bad position here because you've already moved. You've only moved 1.
I've only got the one.
Lance has
another
1 left
go.
to do. I have 2 more.
Yep.
Yep. So, Lance, I'm gonna keep doing you a kindness here if you'll do in favor as well. So this one is gonna shamble around and
Did we check the kill zone on that?
to 4.
Yes, we did. And
It
It
dunked.
dunked. Yeah, it dunked. So is it eligible? It is eligible.
Yes, it is eligible because it's not in combat and it hasn't been activated by another player this turn.
There you go. So it'll
So-
shamble over there.
Alright, you would maybe want to actually shamble it so it's not touching the truck because then it'll dunk into it.
Why am I worried about that?
Because if it's already touching, it just walks around.
It's not touching the truck.
Okay, fair enough.
It's touching the fence.
Fair enough.
Thank you, John. Then can I help you out, and then I'll move some away from you?
Well, you can't actually move it out that are already in combat, and they are in combat.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's.
That one in the
It's
fence
such-
opening looked really good to
It's
me.
such a beautiful day at the seaside. Actually.
Now, the card does say towards the nearest survivor.
Oh, towards.
Sorry,
the
that's something I've done wrong. So any you activate have to move towards the nearest survivor. So if you want to take this one back, John,
Alright, so it actually would have to...
it would have to move towards her. So you would maybe pick one of the ones out on the beach to do that.
Actually, that's a good point. So instead of moving that one, I'm going to make that one donk.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, make that one donk. Will be good.
yeah. Let's see. How far does it shamble?
It says on the
Yeah.
stick.
Yep, so it
It'll
just
go
moves to the fence.
within an
Ish
inch
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, now melee.
I start,
Yeah.
which is a problem.
Well, you pick which order they go in.
Right,
So if you want, you can see Negan go down in a blaze of glory first.
I'm going to see that happen anyway. Whether or not I live or die is irrelevant
Yeah.
right now.
Alright,
So I'm just going to go for it.
going for your own?
Yep.
Alright, so the way this works is, John, the first walker that's in base with you gets 1 die, right?
Yep.
The second gets 2 die.
Yep.
The third gets 3 die.
Yep.
So a total of 6
Okay.
red die against your melee.
Yep. That's awesome.
You get a red and a white.
I get a red and a white.
Fantastic.
Alright, well, let's see what we're getting here first. That'll be 5 with a bite.
So 8.
You can do it, John.
1, 2.
No. You have to roll your
Oh, I have to roll
melee
my-
or defense.
My defense is a blue dice.
Yeah, blue dice will only get you 3.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do the red and white. Oh dear.
1. So that's 4, and you're bitten.
4 damage. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 4. And I'm bitten.
Flip. So yeah. So from next turn on, you have to roll to see if you.
Zombify.
Yes, you zombify. Okay.
Awesome.
Now the crazy one.
As long as Justin doesn't win.
Yeah. All right. So Negan will get his.
Haha.
I think he's about to get his.
Yes.
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walkers in base in that melee.
Yep.
Sophia will add her red dice to Negan.
Yes.
But the way this goes is, so if someone wants to start gathering dice, first zombie 1, second zombie 2, third zombie 3, fourth zombie 4, so here you go, Lance. Fifth zombie 5, and the sixth zombie would get an additional 5, so you'll just roll 5 extra, alright, when we're done.
Okay.
Alright?
Yes.
This is...
Do it, Lance! I need a bag!
Just enter the church, mate. Let's see what happens.
You ready, Justin?
I don't know if...
Are you ready for the wrath?
I'm ready, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Boom.
Okay.
And I have to roll 5 more, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm just working out what you've done so far.
Give me all the blanks, and I'll roll them.
Let me just work this out, how many wounds you've done. A lot. More than enough to kill him in one shot.
Naked has already made his grave.
And do you want to know the funny thing? You actually rolled 5 blanks. The perfect number here to re-roll into this. So, do it.
You've done how many wounds?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Plus.
This is like that scene in Jaws.
Yeah.
Da-da, 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 da.
18, 19,
Oh my
20.
goodness.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Whoo, mama.
I think he may be dead.
I still have my defense to roll.
Yeah, good luck.
What is your defense is 2 white dice.
No, I'm rolling melee. So,
It's not that great.
right, hang on. Let me do the numbers. So how many did we say total? 24?
Something like that.
Okay. Here, you take this. Just take those away. So
That's
I
your
get to
blood
roll
spatter.
this in return. So that'll be 4 of them off, plus another 2. Still 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, he's very dead.
Bye-bye, Negan.
Yeah.
Digging his grave. Don't mind
And
me.
actually, it gets worse than that.
Yeah.
So there were bites in amongst all that. So
so
Negan goes.
and becomes Walker Negan.
Walker Negan.
Turns around.
Yeah.
Turns around and looks at Sophia.
We'll just bump back out of this combat.
Yeah.
The fuel has
Slowly
also
walking backwards.
been
The
dropped.
fuel is dropped, so she has to pick it up and get away
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah. You.
What?
I thought I was doing so well.
Hey,
Okay.
I lost Dale.
How much did Dale cost, points wise?
A lot.
How many?
25?
Yeah.
70
Yeah,
with his gear.
He just lost 70 plus his gear.
You're
Yeah.
foolish.
So 86 points.
Yep.
And the football armor.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what happens when you tank up one character and you don't think about the consequences.
He's doing better than me.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm at half health.
Yeah,
I'm
now
alright.
don't forget as well, you actually bounce out of this melee.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it does mean you're not just trapped there trying to get
Yep.
away from them. You know, once the melee's over, you bounce out.
Mhm.
Okay? So, new turn.
Yeah.
End of turn. Is
Yeah.
there any zombies down?
No zombies are on their backs.
John, do you want to roll if you're bitten?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, I
next
don't
turn,
roll for
because it
that
only
one.
happened
Yeah.
this turn.
Next turn, yes.
So next turn, that'll start kicking in.
Mhm.
Right. This goes to you, Lance. You going to try for that again?
Thank you. Let's see, what will I do?
Oh, also, 2 rounds now, we've actually forgot. Over here, this car alarm has been going off and going off and going off and going off for 2 rounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
So these walkers would have all moved on into it, anything within mayhem range. And it would actually put this up by an additional 2.
Oh, jeez.
So we're actually on 17.
Mm-hmm.
Eep. We thought this was a simple scenario.
Yeah, this is going to be over a lot sooner than we thought.
Yeah, I will say, normally you do play this game on a 2x2, so with us putting it out on a 6x4, we've really increased the amount of ground we have to cover, which is
Okay.
making it more difficult for us.
So that's at 17. Once it's 18, it's game over.
Yeah.
It's probably over next turn, so I'm just going to run up to Sophia and smack her.
What? Don't kill Sophia.
Yeah. I'm going to smack her with a crowbar.
Problem.
What?
We're in high threat.
Oh yeah, I roll my
your
nerve first.
yellow dice.
Oh, you two have to make sure you don't scream.
You get to do one action.
One action.
One action.
So you could run.
Can I throw my crowbar at her?
No. we don't have mechanics for that.
Yeah!
We don't have mechanics
That
for
would
that.
be brilliant.
Well, throwing melee weapons is a good idea. This is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's just hunker down, calm my nerve, because there's
Well,
nothing
you do
else.
have the hold
really.
your nerve action,
Yes.
which allows you to actually roll the black die on a shield. You actually bring that threat tracker back one. We
Yes.
haven't been doing that.
And I will
if we
try and
want
do that. I will hold my nerve.
Okay.
Nothing.
And I think also you need the leader trait to do that anyway.
C'est la vie.
On to me.
Yep.
For one action, Sophia will pick up the fuel. Yoink.
And for another action,
She's a run.
No, you can do hold nerve for anyone,
Fair enough.
but it can't be done if the model is panicking.
Now, I also need to roll this. She
she screamed.
So she actually doesn't even pick this up. Just this walker moves towards her and goes, yeah.
You know what? I'm not even surprised. I would scream.
Yeah, this is not a good day.
No. Is it over to me?
It is over to you with Abraham.
Sweet. Right, my first action.
Let me move out your way, and we'll take our control surface with
My
us.
first action is to sneak. Sneak to here.
Okay.
Yes, because we all know in a zombie apocalypse, John, if you sneak, you can't be noticed.
Their vision is based on movement. They do move in herds. Sorry, I'm crossing over the divides. They do move in herds.
Okay, now I just have images of walkers coming up out of the water. Dun, 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 dun. Right in that line, they do move in herds.
It's beautiful.
They do move in herds.
We're losing the plot mildly.
We are. Abraham's going to shoot at this walker here that's annoying Andrea.
Okay.
Because he likes Andrea. You know, Andrea's all right, even though they've never met.
We're bros.
Do you realize if you're the last man standing, you win? Still targeting that walker.
Rolling to shoot Andrea.
Are you?
I have line of sight.
Yeah.
Walkers don't block line of sight.
Yeah.
All right, do you know what? I'll change the sneak.
Bend the bullets.
Hold up. So we were here.
Yeah, you were there.
So we're going to sneak to here.
Okay.
Now we have line of sight.
So mid-speech, I'm just going to be like, what, who's your character? Negan, isn't it? No.
No.
Abraham.
Abraham,
So
it was
basically,
really nice of you to...
Abraham was really nice to think.
yeah, Lance, you're out of shot. Come on, get in, man.
Abraham, why would you do that? Do you know the best thing is?
No, she's kneeling next to the car trying to suck out the bloody fuel, and it's just like,
How much health does she have?
Not very much.
Very little. She's on full health.
She's
Full
on
health,
full health, but she has
but
what?
5.
5?
It's not a lot.
So I could potentially one-shot
shot,
her.
yeah.
If I get a headshot and I don't need to reload, and Sophia dies,
Yeah, you win.
I win.
Yeah,
He wins.
so go for it.
Let's do this.
Blanks. Oh god. Oh god. That will be max damage.
Hey!
I kid you not. That's 8 damage.
So,
Roll your defense, Lance.
what do I need to?
Yes, you do. What's your defense? 2 red?
2 red.
You could save yourself.
Nope.
You don't save yourself.
Now, what I envision here is that scene in RoboCop where they're just constantly shooting, and poor Andrea is just sitting there with the hose, being slowly dissolved into midair.
Okay. So I've went. You've went.
Yep.
I don't exist.
Yeah. It's now on to kill zones.
Yes.
So kill zones
Now,
are going to be
unfortunately,
interesting.
this brings us into melee with a lot of stuff.
So you've got 2 walkers here that will walk into you.
Yep.
And the good thing is that crossbow is silent, otherwise you would have had more.
Yeah, true.
Sophia, on the other hand, move them all in except for the back 2.
All
except for the back 2 make it.
there.
They encircle her.
Just there. You know, all in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
Forget the fuel, Sophia.
Yep.
It's over.
The back 2 don't move.
Sophia, it's over. You're
So
done.
that's, again, 5 walkers on her.
Yep.
So, ooh, that's going to suck.
How are you going to deal with this, Justin?
Well, you have the initiative, so I'm going to make you games master here. What fight do I see first?
Do you know what? though?
I revive everyone.
This is going to put the threat into.
Actually, yes, a
18.
game over.
18.
But, I tell you what, it would technically be a 3-way tie, but let's do the melee.
Let's do the melee and see if
If Abraham survives his,
Yeah.
Right? Sophia with her 1 red die is not surviving this. I'm just giving her up for dead right now.
Yes.
I know there are those of you who came to the boot camp that will go, no, Justin, she's immortal, she can do it. But, sorry.
Yeah, whoever survives, I think, wins.
Well, Sophia will roll hers. Actually get 2, which isn't bad.
Nope. Not bad.
So I'll pop that there. The walkers that are surround her. So we've got 1,
2,
becomes 3, becomes 6, becomes 10, becomes 15.
So 15 dice.
Yes. I hope I'm doing that right. I think I am.
6, 10, and need 1 more red.
So there's the walker dice.
John, would you like to...
Am I doing this right?
John,
Up to a maximum of 5, so everybody up to that. Yeah, you're correct.
Here you go, John.
Do the honors.
Is this all of them?
Yes,
This is all of them. There's so much power in my hands. Let's do this.
all black.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
A lot of blanks. Though.
Oh my god! Who taught you how to roll?
I know that you did. That's why I've been losing games.
Okay, so Sophia's dead.
Yep.
New boot camp, rolling dice. We're going to teach John how to do it.
Justin's school of dice.
There are actually con artists who actually do know how to roll dice exactly the way they want them.
True.
I think they cheat at backgammon, I think it is.
Wow.
Right, so she's dead.
How do I know that?
So
Shall we see if
Abraham
can survive?
So it's only 3 dice on Abraham.
Yep. But it's worth the shot because he is on half health.
And there's 2 zombies on him.
That'll be 3 with another bite, which doesn't make a difference. So are you fighting back or defending? We should really call that before we roll.
I'm probably going to fight back.
Okay, do your thing.
I think I'm going to fight back.
Okay.
I need 1 red and 1 white.
Alright.
I'll take those out of there.
Yeah.
1 red and 1 white, please. Oh dear.
Just 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so 2.
Yeah.
That leaves him on 1.
You survive.
You survived.
Yeah, I survived.
Well done, John.
End of the round. Roll the black die.
Why?
See if you're bitten.
See if your bitten takes you.
Oh no.
Blank.
Oh,
Wound.
No. Oh no.
Take 1 wound, but you're...
The game would have been over anyway, but...
And he still survives.
Yeah, you still have 1 wound.
I'm still on my last.
John's still tanking the damage and taking names.
As everybody else falls around him, Abraham is stood, sweating, angry. Where'd everybody go?
So I'm the last man standing.
Yes, congratulations, you win.
Well done, John.
Well played, John.
Yeah.
You guys screwed me over.
We did.
That was fun. Alright guys, get your comments in below. Did you enjoy our beachfront battle for The Walking Dead? We will move on here and we will see you in the next one.
From Viking halls to the cities of the future, terrain buffs will love our foreground hub. Watch gaming tables of all genres come to life at beastsofwar.com. Anime cyberpunk style meets skirmish combat in Infinity. Experience 8 high-tech factions and fight to control the human sphere at the Infinity Hub on beastsofwar.com.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.